Good morning. I hope everybody's having a great morning this morning. So I know I am. It is a little bit early for me. I'm recording this and I still have to have all the lights on. The sun hasn't even come up completely, but that's okay. I'm a morning person. So we're on our number 2 of our Resurrection Egg series. And this particular series is straight from Resurrection Eggs. I think you can get this lots of places. I grabbed this one personally from Amazon. And our Bible verses and such that we're following are from the same maker. So you can do this at home. Also, if you don't have this set at home, it's okay. There's lots of different things you can do to make your own set. So we always start all of our lessons with our highs and our lows. My high is that we continued our Monopoly game. It's getting to be a very long Monopoly game, but it's a fun one, and it's actually pretty evenly spaced amongst all of us. So it's a good game. And my low is just the concern for all of the individuals who are healthcare workers or who've been exposed to the virus, people who are in dangerous areas or dangerous professions. My prayers are with you. So let's start our Bible verse. Our Bible verse today is from Matthew 26, verses 14 through 16. Then one of the 12, whose name was Judas Iscariot, went to the chief priests and said, "What will you give me if I deliver him over to you?" And they paid him 30 pieces of silver. From that moment, he sought an opportunity to betray him, meaning he wanted to betray Jesus. So let's look at our eggs. So our egg from yesterday was the donkey, that Jesus rode into town on a donkey. And this is something that symbolized royalty or kings. Now, the people who were in charge of the Jewish religion back in Jesus' time might have been a little fearful of that. Even the government might have been a little fearful of that. Jesus rode in basically proclaiming that he was a king. And he was. Just not the kind of king they were thinking. So, and this was from Palm Sunday. So if you made palms for your first egg, that would be appropriate too, because the palms were thrown down on the ground under the donkey. Oh, that was loud. What do you think's in here? After reading the story, you might have guessed, and especially hearing it. Let's see. We have got pieces of silver, so we have coins in here. So Judas Iscariot went to the rulers, the high priests, and he said, "I will give him to you." In other words, I'll set him up for you, and then you can come and arrest him. But what will you give me? And the priests gave him 30 pieces of silver. Now, this is an easy one for you guys to do yourself. You just need either nickels or dimes or quarters or any piece of coin that looks like it is a silver color. So why would Judas Iscariot go and betray Jesus? It's a good question, and it's a question a lot of people have asked. So we don't really know why he did it, but we know that he did, and we also know that it was actually all part of God's plan. Even though this was a terrible thing that happened, God still used this terrible thing in order to bring good to the world. So even though a lot of these things seem confusing or disturbing, God ultimately used everything that was bad to bring good into the world. So those are our resurrection eggs for the day. Oh, and I closed this one. I should have left it open. Day 1, donkey. Day 2, silver coins. We'll have to see what day 3 is tomorrow. Let's continue with our prayers and our blessings like we always do at the end. So my prayer is that everybody who is watching this, as well as everybody who is not able to watch it, is able to stay safe. I pray that people stay inside and keep others safe as well. I pray for the church in this time of change, for our pastors, and also anybody who is out of work, who needs that income and doesn't have the work. I pray that they're able to find a solution or are able to get by. It's a very difficult, very stressful time. So my prayers go out to all of you. And blessings to you. Parents, bless your kids. Kids, bless your parents. I will see you tomorrow for egg number 3.